Thank you for joining us, everyone. Today, we are joined by Taryn Glass from Spalding University to talk a little about Black History Month. Taryn, thank you for joining us to talk about this very important topic.
Yeah, of course, of course. My
Uh,
pleasure.
f- First of all, I want to ask you, in general, what does Black History Month mean to you?
So to me, Black History Month is just more so a reflection of my history and of the history of people who kind of look like me. And just to remember and learn from our past experiences, and just kind of reflect on those times during this month.
Yeah, exactly. It's this month gives you a reflection period, but it's something that can be continued throughout the whole year and should be continued throughout the whole year.
That is right.
Um, as you're coming up, playing wise, coaching wise, have there been any people in particular that have been an inspiration to you along those lines? Whether as I mentioned, whether it was as a player, whether it was a coach, whether it's off the court, anything like that.
Yeah, I would say that my biggest inspiration would have to be my mother, just because, she was there to always push me through practices, push me to become the best person that I am, and also just push me in general just to succeed and be happy as well. It wasn't just about the success, but to make sure that I was like happy doing what I'm doing as well. So my mom.
Great. That's a great point. Being happy, I mean, enjoying what you're doing. So that's a
Mhm.
great point there. Um, how have you used your voice first as a student athlete on the court and now as a coach to raise awareness and affect change?
Mhm. I would say as a student athlete, I was very like involved on campus, raising awareness of just like the Black identity in general, and also just kind of entering this new world of the repercussions of our slavery that we did have, and just kind of raising awareness of the effects that it has on every single person in our nation, whether they're Black or white. Everyone is affected, um, and just kind of raise awareness on campus in that way. On the team, same. I was very involved. Always spoke my voice whenever my voice was needed to be heard. I'm very big on like, just having that action is what speaks more than anything. So always being involved and showing your first, putting your
Sure.
best foot forward.
Yeah. And then along those same lines, as a student athlete and as a coach, how does
Mhm.
diversity improve a team? You've seen it both, whether it's being on a member of a team or now in that head coach role, right? How does
Mhm.
having a diverse team help improve and give the team success?
I definitely think that having a diverse team it helps a lot. You're able to kind of expand the mind of every single person on the team. I'm very big on like volleyball and any sport in general is very it can be played in multiple different ways from different perspectives, from different cultures. And just having that culture and those experiences on your team can kind of just open their eyes in regards to how the sport can be played. That's one reason why I love sports, just because it can be played so many different ways.
Yeah, exactly. It brings, the different backgrounds together, but it brings different perspectives, different strategies, on the courts. Just
I
having
agree.
having having those different eyes, set of eyes, no matter what it is, sports is that uniting factor that can really be beneficial to the growth of the student
Yes,
athletes, of the coaches.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And then just a couple more questions. Why is it important to celebrate Black History Month? And as we said, continue it throughout the year.
I think it's very important. Excuse me. Just in regards to like what we said, it should be something that should be done throughout the year. But I also think it's something that we are rebuilding from, and essentially, in order for us to have this identity and kind of restructure how we have, like I said, repercussions of slavery, we kind of have to have these moments to kind of sit down and say, okay, we're rewriting our history from now. And having this month and making it a year-long thing and having that reflection, I think will help us with rewriting our history.
Perfect. Well, I want to thank you again for joining us today to
Yeah,
reflect on Black History Month, and
of
we
course.
wish you the best of luck in the future.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
this.